Hello, welcome back. Last time I made an attempt at doing the Grekel challenge from where I was, and several things went wrong with that attempt, but, I mean, I did what I could. So, that's not what I meant to do. So, I want to go to the autosave that was made here. Yeah, because we watched the scene. Tendry meets up with Bithro, they part ways, he saves who he can. Rochi sets off some bombs on the way out, then everybody's down here in the rubble. And he slept, so all of his power gems wore off. Also, the keys fell out of his pockets in the explosion. And he took a proportionate amount of damage, or was healed by the explosion, whichever end of 2500 I was on when that happened. I see cracked walls. I got no sword. Alright, none of those people are interested in talking to me anymore. I'd check these. Same story there. Okay. Shovels and a map. There's a star. That means accessory, I think. This is new. It's a gear. I don't know what that is. So this will be an easy mode. What does it give at this point? Lots of stuff. Okay. Alright, tunnel for presumably previewing rooms. Okay, so fistfights happening again. Hello.
Is it a stalwart horn?
Looks like a regular horn to me. What makes it special?
This is no ordinary horn. It's the instrument of choice for the stalwart army. The sound from this horn flies through the wind like a fagundo.
As in, it clumsily crashes into the wall and explodes, raining down fear and terror?
No, music is an incredible motivational force. Everybody will pay good money to hear these stalwart battle tunes.
I see. Can you play any songs?
Well, it only produces the one note, but it is a really good note.
So what does it do? Oh, it's a fifth of a Lucky Grekel, but like... Okay. Additive, thank you for specifying. So that's what rep is used for. Okay, this has been unused so far. Okay, so this is going to go up to 120. These are golden feathers. This is not the Celeste kind, the Tactical Nexus kind. We didn't see that mechanic in the Tactical Nexus that I showed in on this channel. So nobody who has only seen that of that game will know what I'm talking about. But it's that mechanic. 20% more what would be experience in that game, but is money in this one. Alright, got it. So, those are here. Also monsters these are... Scotopic Eye, alright. Rubble Roach. Shadow Wraith. Rubble Golem. Scavenger Spider. Alright, that's our cast of characters here. There may be more. And, alright, so where am I actually starting here? I mean, I have, what, 2 choices? Okay, so, Chapter 3. It's the multiplier chapter, I guess. Or the, the multiplier I get to control chapter. So I have gone to those places. And there's a wooden sword here. Oh, hold up. I want to take a closer look at that. Is that plus 10 attack? Because I have not actually seen a wooden sword in this game prior to this point, have I? It is plus 10 attack. Alright. So I'm at 100, 100, 2500. What do thresholds look like? Rubble Golem is hitting me many times, so of course that's at 1. I is at 3 for 120, 13 more for 125, 12 more for 42, 4 more for 48. None of those particularly catch my eye. I have 20 shovels. This is probably the first place I go. Let's assume that's the first place I go, because that gets me something for what I assume I can afford to spend. I guess I'll, just in case I somehow end up regretting that, but it seems unlikely. So is it worth 2 shovels to bypass these roaches now? Given the amount of health and the valuation I usually give to shovels, I would say yes. This is a power gem, which I don't currently need, I think, unless I'm fighting a golem shortly. There are locked doors. Okay, let's just kind of get an idea of the shape of the place. I could take Evil Eye hits for... Okay, clearly I'm going here. Can't go there yet, but I can get these things. And that's where I'd like to start. I got the defense I didn't have to pay health for, so that this hit will hit a little bit less hard. 119. I saved 1 health by doing it in that order. Okay, so that defense sure got me those things. Now, if I fought this spider, I could have this now by paying 400 for it. If I don't fight this spider now, I take that hit on the way out and I end up doing a lot more later. I think I should fight this spider now. Now I can also... It also kind of gives me access to this dig spot. And those gems, yes, I'm going this way. Okay. Although, let's just take a second look at that. So you're hitting me for 400 total. 10 times. Your defense is 42. My attack is 104. My defense is 2. Yeah, so attack's not going to help with you very much. Defense isn't going to happen particularly soon. I will need attack just to be able to generally do things at all. But then the question is, do I shovel here, or do I fight the Shadow Wraith? In this case, that's 6 shovels to save 615. Little more than 100 health per shovel. That sounds worth it to me. Assuming I don't just suddenly run out of shovels, which might happen. How many times do you hit from this side? 5. I would judge that as not currently worth it. I probably am going this way. Have I done this too early? That's buried too deeply. This is for later. So fight or leave? Leave. Oh, and also, right, remember, Greck'll increase. So I want to kill as few... well, I want these before kills. Fortunately, I recognize the analog of the mechanic and have already worked with such a thing, so I won't... Hi, Handbomb. Won't have to learn the whole new way of thinking here, since it's equivalent to something I already know about. So what are my needs? Just exploration and general stats, and yeah, those would be nice. I do own a key. I will take this now. 20 rep. Okay, so now, what would have been 10 Greckles will now be 12 Greckles. Okay. Yeah, so increasing the multiplier as early as I can is important. This is too pricey, though. You don't go, like, absolutely wild with that. You're tempting. I'm really low on shovels at this point. So I want that sword. I don't have a green key. What else is standing in my way? This Evil Eye. So I'm probably fighting you now. Unless there's something I can do immediately in this room, and there's not a lot. And no, those aren't worth it yet. Early sword is worth more, I would say. So fight the Angry Eye. Dang it. Scotopic Eye. Probably get this immediately. I still have enough shovels to do it without completely running out. Thresholds. 5 more attack for Spider. 16 more attack for Eye. This would not help with either of those things. I do need a green key. Where is one of those? Here? That's too many shovels. I don't have that many. did I overspend? Are there other green keys? I may have overspent. There is another green key, so either get another yellow or fight a really expensive monster. So a different shovel decision would have me not going through here and fighting the Shadow Wraith instead. I think that's a better choice. I think that's going to be necessary, however... Alright, so... with the assumption this is maybe a dead run... Yeah, as much as I want that, I can't... Wait, I do still have 5 shovels. So what I have to do then is hold off on this? Where's that green key? Here. Okay, I mean I can hold off on that. That does ultimately make sense, I think. Thresholds. Saves 46 on a roach. If I get 3 attack, that's not worth it. What's this do? Why does it do that? Okay, I guess that's for, like, pathing control? Yeah, to keep automatically doing this from doing that. Got it? Okay, so one sword, go this way. Tandri turns into B-throw and gets annoyed. And things work out exactly with keys and shovels, and I get the sword. Okay, so maybe that... Whoa! Has that always been what thin ice sinking looks like? The animation just played way slower than I'm used to. I think that was a new animation. I am sorted. You would kill me right now. That's a carrion ants. Yes, 1 carrion ants. Oh, star, right, accessory, the hand bomb. So, okay, now that I have sword... I want this defense, I'm pretty sure. It's reasonably easy to get, unless there's something else I really want to do first. So 46... There's this, but I can't reach it. Not currently possible. I'm banking on getting more shovels soon. But I haven't seen any. I wonder if the head bomb destroys walls. Alright, I will have to fight you. Is it too late for that already? Well, I'm gonna have to cash in some of this health that I can reach. Like, that'd be for a tiny profit there. This route might just not be viable. Now there's this. I'm probably taking that cash. Seems very likely. Let's go this way first. This might be an investment I cannot afford. Sure does look like it to me. Yeah, how would I kill this? Well, let's find out how much health I can get. I have the sword autosave. Now, see, that involves going back and forth here several times. Still cheaper than killing. Don't have the shovels to spend on that. Here is some health. Here's... Oh, that's enough already. Yeah, that's enough already. Wait, wasn't there another... Was that cheaper than the spider I just fought? Well, I walked out of the room, so... Oh, and now that's not enough anymore? Dang it! Fine, I'll fight the other spider. The spider was cheaper than the roach. I see. Okay. Autosaving. That autosave is called... Killed carrion ants. Okay, detailed map and a train?
This Design-O-Matic machine here. It's all working and ready to go.
Remind me what this thing does again.
You can spend Greckles at the Design-O-Matic for stats or health. The cost increases with each use, and they are all linked, so spending at one will increase the price for all of them. You'll pay the same whichever you use. The resources dispensed are affected by the level multiplier, so you'll get more value for money in other areas.
So don't use this unless you absolutely have to. Design-o-matic use log. So if I would touch it...
Design-o-matic.
6 attack, 8 defense, 1200 HP, 100 Greckles is the cost. Got it. Okay. So, we have machines here. That's what they're called. Alright, yellow key for 10 shovels. Also a feather horn thing. Cool. Okay. Brain is here. What were the things? I didn't really pay enough attention to that. Say again.
Design-o-matic.
6 attack, 8 defense, 1200 HP. Okay. So the traditional things that I can buy. Blue door. Shield sounds nice. What does this open? Everything. So whatever... There's a boss here. It's a brained carrion ant. Nest. Is that the same guy I keep seeing? Why is it that I always see you right before I fight a particularly powerful foe? There are shield gems back here, right? Okay, so that's what the gear is. It's the machine. You. I cannot get you yet. It's impossible. So where is there a shovel? I can get this, but that's probably not of interest at my current stats. So that 3 defense, and that 3 defense. Both require shovels, unless I fight this, and that would require a green key. Ah, here's a blue, by the way. In the room I was just in. Alright, green keys, where are they? Oh, hold up, can I proceed from here? Not without fighting. Okay, so let's make a quick exploratory save and see what fighting would get me. See, now that's important to know. We got a shield gem right here. Let's keep doing that. What more can I learn? I have a detailed map. This is unnecessary. There's the shovel cache. And in my way is 2 roaches. I could take this route and get some attack. Your power is 96. I will not be overpowering that with my defense anytime soon. But if the brain were dead... maybe. Okay, so I desire a green key. But let's make sure I don't need it immediately for anything else. I mean, there are several uses for a green key here. Also, there are multipliers to think about. There's a lot to think about. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is something I want now if I can have it. Not convinced that I can, though. I need at least six shovels and a green key. Where would either of those things come from? Like, where's the earliest point where I can get any shovels whatsoever? Like, nothing northeast of here. So that would be... well, just here. This is where the shovels are. Okay, so fight a roach and a... actually, fight a roach, get the defense, fight the spider, then work on the green key and get the other defense? I think that's what's going to happen. So the way around to this shield... it's kind of long and winding. There is also this defense, which I can get fairly immediately. So if I'm going in that direction anyway, I think the order that makes sense here is... I think I don't want to mess with that brain right now. That. Turn back. Now, what's to the south? Nothing I can do anything immediately with. And way down in this corner... I don't have to worry about those too much yet, because in my current mode I'm avoiding fights. So now I continue in here. Fight this roach for shovels. Take those shovels and turn them into 3 defense. At this room. Which means either taking a hit from... Can I go through here? How did I get here? I guess I never went this way. Okay. I think I want to fight this thing now to open up the travel route. Either that or fight this thing. Like one or the other. Will need to be open. Hey, there's a green key here. And I need one of those. Do I fight you for it? Hang on, so 850 for a green key, relatively easy. Plus, I do take a hit from that, or... There are other options, maybe. How did I get here? I guess I walked through there. Yes, okay. Okay, so... I want this someday. It's not currently a priority, though. That is a thing I would want to hold on to for a long time. Therefore, I should leave it there for as long as I can, so I can use the key on other things. So this is what I'm currently trying to get to. My route either goes through this eye or that eye. This is obviously the better one because I can fight it from behind. Okay, decision made. Now if I did this instead of the defense, could it save me more to do it in that order? Because I'm coming back to fight this spider. If I were at a spider threshold, the answer would be yes, unless I can get more than just 3 attack and could increase that by 2 more. Perhaps I could. Fighting this thing for that attack. I think the number I save on that is actually more? It's a little hard to judge, but I think that is correct. Now, am I sure I'm digging this out? Yes. So I'm choosing this route. Hoping I don't run out of health because of it. So now I've crossed a spider threshold. You're down to 224. Did I only save 32 health doing that? Maybe. You know what? That's fine. Now I go here, dig this out, and take that defense. Okay. Now I still have no keys. Or I once again have no keys. So I need to eventually work my way to that shield. This is a bottleneck. Everything goes through this room. There is power there. Noted. Here's some... oh, things. Oh, things. Don't forget about that horn that's left back here somewhere. Oh, that's the level end. Where's the horn that's left back here somewhere? This one. You're at 668 now. I think it's time to fight you, right? Yeah, if I'm not immediately heading toward more stats, and I am immediately heading toward more fights... I'll try it, see if I can get away with it. This is a questionable decision. So feel free to question it if you're in the mood. This is a good health cache, so I can, as long as I have at least 211, I can gain 790. Okay, so this is Blue Key Room. Oh hey, this is an even better health cache. It is, yes. I'd rather not mess with this room right now, though. Later might be better. What's blocking that brain? 6 shovels. Yeah, so last chapter had me swimming in shovels. This one is dribbling them out very slowly. So here's another equivalent trade to that other one I looked at. I don't think I kill this brain. That just doesn't feel like it makes sense to me. Spider, you're looking like that. I will fight you now unless... Yes, that makes the most sense. So now you stand in my way and I don't have enough health, so I need to make one of those health trades. That won't get me much farther. That's a platform, I see what's going on there. There's a way I can have 6 shovels and blow all of these up, sacrificing a few Greckles, but gaining a lot of things I like. I think I want to take the 6 shovels through here route. Yeah, I didn't spot anything else that I absolutely must dig up and don't have a reasonably okay combat route to get to instead. Yeah, okay. So I want 6 shovels from this room to get in there. So I need to invest some health into that. This is all assuming I'm not using that machine at all. What do you call it? I forget. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh. Perhaps that should be my immediate goal. There are ways to make that work. You, I will want eventually. I think I might not need it now. Oh, hang on. This is, back here is not a place I can get to easily. Yeah, I can't go here, but I do want some of this stuff. So I'm probably gonna take your hit. I can technically kill you, but then I can't get the roach health in there. That horn maybe should have waited. It's hard to say. So I want this nowish. And the route to that is going through... You who's hitting me 4 times, I should just kill that. Okay, so walking north is fine. I can save the same amount... Like if I fought it from the front, I can fight it from the back and take the same number of hits fighting it later as I would take fighting it now. However, there's another toll gate here. This didn't work out. I'm gonna go back to wherever I last saved, which was before I took the horn. Do I want to reverse my horn decision? That took me from 140 to 160. I think I want to hold off on this. I did this too early. This can wait a little bit longer. So I do need some health. I could just use the health that I keep from not having fought this guy. But I need the other health too. So nothing else happened after I took that horn, right? Nothing of note. Did I go here and fight this spider? Yes, but that's not something of note. Okay, so I go this way. I take this hit because it doesn't ultimately cost me anything. I fight you because I'm tired of taking your hits, and I will be passing through here more times. Fight you, end up with barely any more health than I had. Fight you, take green. Okay, fight you. Use green to get those prizes. Again, this may have been too aggressive. I feel like as the chapter number increases, the number of compromises I have to make also does. Unsurprisingly, that's just what would make sense as a natural escalation of these game mechanics. Why did I feel that I immediately needed those shovels? I had a target for them. What was that target? I have lost sight of it. No, really, what were those shovels for? This, that was what it was. Yes, okay. So, there is still more attack that I can get. I do have 377 grackles. It's entirely possible... See... The amount of defense I would get out of this machine may be absolutely worth it, even if later ones will give me more. Yeah, I don't know, using that now might actually make more sense. I cannot survive those two fights as I am. So I would need to cash in another health trade like this one. Is that the one I want? Yes. Kind of playing it fast and loose with some of these decisions just so that I can actually do something. Yes, there's 30 shovels there for a green key. I will get that later. I don't have a green key right now, and I have no plans to get one immediately. I kind of just want to see how this portion plays out. Bomb radius includes all of those monsters, and currently, that feels like it makes sense to me. Boom. Okay, so I took my prizes. I can probably even meet the level boss if I feel like it right now. I'm gonna quick save. There's a bunch going on in this room too. No, I have a lot of decisions to make. Okay, so setting off that bomb was my checkpoint for the day. This is complicated. I could imagine doing a lot of reruns of this level just to see what ends up here with the best stats. Yeah, there's like huge amount of room for optimization here just because there are so many non-optimal seeming choices. So it's hard to tell which not obviously optimal choice will end up being the one that's actually good for me. Don't forget about those. Okay. Okay, well, that's the introduction to Chapter 3. Next time, more of it.